Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. Hopefully you can hear me. I thought it was already, but maybe I'm not. Hang on. OBS has become infinitely more difficult to use since the latest update, I'll be honest. Boo! Apparently there's no desktop audio, so they can't hear you. I mean, maybe they can. Hang on. I am a red bean.
Cynic 1984 is here. Stuff has happened.
Hello, hello! I get the impression that Absby is a very quiet thing. Okay, say words, please. Do you say words?
I can say words. I can say several. I know at least 10 different words. I can probably get you at least 10 words.
Oh, you're so quiet today.
Huh?
You're so quiet today.
Skype, have you betrayed me? Video. Microphones at 10.
Let's just go for it. Test words. There we go.
Test words.
I think that works. Also, maybe a bit loud. Who knows? Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're okay. We're doing the Lego thing.
We're legging and doing.
This thing. This bad boy. I can find a spot that isn't just studio lights. There you go. It's the Optimus Prime.
The Optimum Prime?
The optimum amount of Prime.
How much Prime is that?
I mean,
that guy?
it's just that one guy. So last week I spent about 3 hours building some leggies and a torso. And today we're going to do whatever bag 6 is. It looks like a foot.
The beans!
Could be both feet. I don't think Optimus has any beans. He tends to be a bit bean free. Sort of flat nubs at the end of his leggies.
Sounds like a Optimus to me.
Oh shit. That was a sick burn on that Optimus Prime.
I made a really good pun earlier and I was really excited to tell you it and I've
Yeah.
completely forgotten it.
You gotta write them down.
I really do.
So apart from Snuffly, how are you doing?
Oh, my nose hurts so much.
Why does your nose hurt? Have you been doing the drugs?
No, I got kneed in the nose and it broke.
Oh, that's not good.
No!
Don't recommend that.
No, it really hurts. And today I went to the opticians. I've had my eyes tested.
Yeah, did they win?
And I got some contacts
Ooh,
so that I can exercise without having to run after my glasses.
probably smart. I suppose it's that or one of those little plastic round the back of the head straps.
But because they've never let me loose with contacts before, and yes, I can do this, I won the coloured ones didn't wash, they made me sit there and put them in and take them out 3 times.
Ooh, that must be irritating to the eye.
Yeah, so I've just got this like spreading facial discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it started like my nose hurt, and now my nose and my eyes hurt.
Oh dear.
And I've not had my meds for 2 days, and I had 3 hours sleep last night, so the back of my head is starting to hurt.
I
And
see.
I'm pretty sure that if this keeps going, eventually I'll just be like a little jelly that you can feel sad for.
I mean, I already feel sad for you. Are you sure you want to do this stream?
Yeah.
Don't want to push you into working when you
drove
already feel
30
garbage.
minutes to be at a PC with a microphone because I didn't want to miss streaming with you.
Aww. Oh, we had a very bizarre week last week.
Ooh.
I was still in the midst of titration. I still am right now, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's going on. So now, instead of just taking my 2 in the morning, I'm now on 2 in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon.
Ooh, the pep up.
Still not quite as far along as I would like to be, but it's like it's kind of doing something. I don't know if the rest of it's going to be a learning process or what, but yeah. Weirdly, I thought this was going to shoot my blood pressure up a lot, but funnily, it has almost barely changed it.
I mean...
My heart rate's up, and they're still going, your heart rate's very low. Yes, I am a lizard woman. This is known about me.
You are perpetually a little bit cool and a little bit slow on the beats.
Yeah. This is common for own eggs.
Eyeballs, but if you did, I would be like, yeah, that tracks.
I mean, I can lick the tip of my nose.
You can.
I
It's
can't.
very lizard-like.
I can't quite reach my eyeballs. But you know, if I could, I would, just to really freak people out.
I'd be very excited every time you did it.
Mm.
Because my lizard the girlfriend.
Hello, it is I. Yep, so when people talk about lizard people, they're either being anti-Semitic or they're talking about me. Hello. I don't run the world. I'd be doing a much better job if I did. I'll be honest.
If you did, we'd have UBI.
At least. At least a UBI.
Just a little UBI as a treat.
Oh, a lot of UBI. As a make everything better. I've had quite enough of the not better. Thank you very much.
I think we've all had not better for long enough that we can all agree that it's not better.
Well, vote Janie for an era of better.
Oh, I'd like some better.
You all deserve better.
Oh.
This is the proposal that I stand by. Eee. So, how that wrestle doing? You've been bouncing around a bit.
Train today.
Yeah?
I was talking to someone and the entire conversation stood still for a second because they did a move and it made such a huge bang that people who don't register huge bangs anymore because they're so used to standing next to wrestling all stopped talking and looked up.
Ooh.
Huge suplex.
A huge suplex.
I
Wow.
came crashing down with a thunderous might.
And style, no doubt.
Yes, and I'm very excited to announce one of the matches we now have booked.
Ooh.
I am going to make the graphic as soon as I can.
Ooh.
We'll announce that as soon as we.
Huh?
We'll announce that as soon as we got the graphic.
Yeah, can you get me the pictures?
I've got a picture of thingy. You speak to Liam on Facebook, right? Might have a quicker time getting a picture.
You know what? I might
Behind the
just strip it
scenes
off
of
the
Wrestle News.
Yeah, back and forward. Oh, I just missed.
Oh, have you paid him yet? No, I'm gonna need your phone for 5 minutes.
Okie dokie, so I've made a this.
Right. There's the man's photo.
Is it in the drive?
Oh, that'd be a good idea. I just messaged it here.
I know, Messenger compresses them.
Messenger compresses them.
Did you just change the word compress to compress?
No.
Press the cum.
I don't know, just slop it in the top and I'll find.
A sloppy top, eh?
I am the definition.
Toppily sloppily. Well, these are some things I've never seen before. Weird little orange rubbery plug things. Yay for new pieces!
New items?
New item in the unexpected item in the bagging area, but also nude. Yeah.
Oh god, I get to watch something very good tomorrow.
Is it Rassels?
Yeah, it's Nathan Black getting punched in the face repeatedly.
Yay!
I'm going to be doing the punching.
Yay!
Repeatedly?
Mate, I'm going to give him the planet crap for a fucking lifetime.
Oh, do me a favour, right? Get his jacket and throw it in his face.
Yeah. Call him half pint and I'll...
Yeah, call him half pint. I'm almost 5'4", that makes me 3/4 of a pint at the very least. Echo's here!
Hello, Echo. How you doing?
Is Echo coming tomorrow?
I don't know.
They live close enough that we could just, like, hoist them on shoulders high and bring them.
I got to see Echo recently.
Yeah, you can, like, get me in being like, yeah, this is my emotional support end bear, and then I'll get Echo in being like, this is my emotional support end bear.
And then everyone will have envy. Be like, ah, why didn't I think of that?
No, I should have brought an emotional support end bear.
I could have had a cute friend to support me.
But as we established, I'm not cute, I'm definitely very big.
Yeah, but also
I'm
cute.
not a half pint at all.
Not a half pint. A cute pint. Pint durable.
Yeah. Echo, I haven't heard of a limit on the train of emotional support embers. It just seems like something they didn't think of, so...
That's their problem, right? One of... Nope. These. Yeah.
The finger bus is coming, and everybody's jumping.
You know, to San Francisco and intercity disco. Well, I mean, when you put it like that. Doop. This foot is coming together nicely.
That's nice of it.
And I had an entirely pain-free in my right foot day yesterday.
Ooh,
That was a privilege. An unusual and unexpected privilege. Ooh. Not hurting today. 'Tis magic-ule. And weirdly the day I feel like I did the most exercise on it, so... Stretching, not so much. Exercise, apparently a better thing.
Body logic is ridiculous.
Screw Bogic. Bogic bad.
Down with the Bogic.
Mmm.
Oh god, my head. But yes, Echo, do you have a ticket? Can I get you a ticket if you don't have one? Echo is like probably excited for you. Cannot remember their last pain-free day.
Oof. 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 You deserve many pain-free days.
For a full day, technically it counts.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, I haven't been unconscious for a really long time. I'd be good at that.
I'd love to be unconscious
I mean, if you really need to go sleep, you go sleep. I don't want to be one of these people who has forced you to do all the works.
I don't feel forced into this. I want to do this. This is like the nice thing that I get to do.
Yay. I thought that was Steph. Ah.
I can do more than one nice thing. Stephanie's been spicy today.
Yeah?
Yeah, you've been spicy.
What do you mean a bit spicy?
Is it the power of the mad balls?
I don't know. They've been spicy.
What have I done?
You've been cheeky.
What was I cheeky?
On the drive to wrestling, I think you were giddy.
Well, I mean, wrestle is excite.
Tired today.
You tired?
Yeah.
Spicy tired.
Inspired.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
My nose hurt.
Oh no. That's your nose. Why would it do that? This is a betrayal. I bloody knew I needed to make 2 of those. Didn't trust my instinct.
But your instincts were right.
My instincts were right. And now look at me. Back here like a fool.
Back here like someone whose instincts were right.
Yep. But unlistened to.
Uh-huh. You just got a new subscriber.
Oh, heck.
I've been subscribed for 24 months.
Oh, heck. Thank you for the 2 years, Laura.
That's so much subscription from a bean.
That's a lot of support. I feel well supported.
That is a supportive princess.
Mm-hmm. My emotional support being.
When you see that emotional support bean of yours,
Yeah, give them the extra home kisses.
if you've got a clear line for that forehead, you know what needs to happen.
I do. I've got Lippy on too, so it's going to be more permanent. It's going to be one of those prolonged, extra long lasting ones. With evidence and such.
Just poddling around with a kissed head.
Yep. As she is wont to do.
Pitter. Tea.
Oh.
No, I don't want painkillers, then I'll have not to whine about. Would be nice though.
Huh?
Pot of tea would be nice though.
No.
A pot of tea?
Aye.
A pot of tea?
Spicy, cheeky ass to get you a cup of tea.
My spicy little missus is off to make a pot of tea.
Oh, I'm your husband, remember?
Oh yeah.
What?
That's what Mrs. means.
Went to the opticians, got there ahead of Steph because like I had an appointment time and we'd nipped in to grab a coffee and it was taking too long, so I nipped out. And so I was at the opticians before Steph and I was like, hey, on the off chance, and totally not going to be upset if it's a no because it's really short notice, but I don't suppose you've had any cancellations so that the missus can get an eye test as well. And she paddled off and was like, yeah, your husband can have an appointment at 6. I was like, she'll be here in a minute. And I just saw the eyes widen as she mentally backtracked through the conversation.
Yep.
So now I have a husband, missus, apparently.
A husband, Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then they did the same thing to Steph. Because when I'd gone away for my eyes testing, Steph mentioned their partner, and someone was like, oh, it's so nice that you're looking after your boyfriend's drink.
Oh, people.
For people whose entire job is dealing with degrees of curvature, they really do want to impose straightness wherever possible.
Yeah. That is always a risk with the people, TM.
Like, they weren't being dicks about it, they just...
Just presumptuous.
I didn't even them. Like, I didn't even try and get into the nuance of, well, actually the missus is more of a they than a she, but like, either's good, but they is better. Like, I didn't get into any of that. I just booked an eye test for the missus and they couldn't wait to meet my husband.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a lot of cis nonsense. Nonsense, I say, and not the good kind.
Jessie Beast's here!
Hello, Beastie! Welcome along.
Stuff's playing Vampire Survivors and I want a turn.
I mean, it's a very good game.
Right? I could survive some vampires. I've not seen
It's got excellent beastery in it.
It does, and not one of those beasts is a vampire.
I don't know, like, so much in that game feels like there is more to come. Like, more lore to come.
Right? Ooh, Cynic switched from tea to coffee.
Ooh, heck. Spicy.
Change of pace.
Living the spicy life.
Of herbal tea at night.
Mmm, herbal tea.
Where's the line between herbal tea and soup?
I mean, cultural? Entirely cultural?
Oh no, if it's cultured, then you've probably left it sat too long.
At that point, it's a yogurt, yeah?
Or
well.
a ferment of, like, other description.
Oh. I got a couple of Tootsie Toes.
Oh, is that my wife? Is that my pot of tea? Thank you, wife.
You're welcome.
Ooh, Jessie Beast's been referred to an
Chronologist.
Endocrinologist.
Endocrinologist.
Endocrinologist. I apparently just can't say it while I'm reading it.
Endocrinologist. The hormone gatekeeper. Right, just need some them and some them.
Do you think endocrinologists sometimes put themselves on some kinds of hormone therapy just to see what happens?
Probably not for many, many long years.
Like, just for the heck of it, you know.
I feel like probably not anymore.
Steve-o, what? You got your scrippy pad? Yeah, why? I want to grow some tits.
I mean, there are plenty of people who thought I did it for a bit.
I don't know, I'm just imagining this endocrinologist who's being trans and it's totally a joke, guys. It's totally a joke, guys. Can I just have 5 more on the Spiro, please? My hairline's nearly where I think it would be funny to have it. Question mark.
I mean, I feel like it's one of those things. Like, I started doing this ironically, and oh no.
I started doing this telling myself I was doing it ironically, but I think deep down I always knew this is exactly where I was headed.
A sudden realization has occurred. Doop, doop, doop. Putting the grills on. La 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 la. Grills.
You're listening to Bedroom Program.
I'd missed this completely.
What's that?
Tell me more. Echo says there was that one endocrinologist who became a beloved trans ally on TikTok for a while because they said he started prescribing himself estrogen moisturizer because of being jealous of the anti-aging trans femmes get. got all popular after he accidentally gave himself 100 times his usual dose and gave himself gender dysphoria for a week.
Yeah, I can see how that would happen. I remember watching, yeah, was it watching? Might be watching the Alan Turing movie thing. Which hole does this go in?
I don't remember that being part of the Alan Turing thing, you know. Not to brag or anything, but I have tea and my wife made it.
Excellent.
Oh, Milkshake ducked himself real quick because he works for the GRC and had some really shit ideas about which trans people get healthcare. Okay, so he can dick around with it because he wants soft skin, but as soon as someone wants to be okay.
I remember, like, cis people are allowed any treatment they want to improve themselves and the way they see themselves. As long as they're cis. The rest of us can go get fucked.
I apparently put this in the wrong way round. I feel like there's been a lot of that in this build. Me realising I fucked something up and then like vaguely sorting it out, and now something's fallen off, I don't know where it came from. Oh no! Peril!
Mild peril. Also, not to brag or anything, but I got back into some denim shorts that I haven't been able to wear for like a year.
Ooh.
It's completely accidental, but you know what? I'm pleased with it.
Was this any particular thing? Do you have any attribution for this?
I think having ADHD meds so that I could move myself from being a sad heap on the floor helped.
Ah.
And
You've done lots of good exercise.
I've done a lot of exercise lately.
So it was a side effect rather than a, yeah, you know what, I specifically want to do a thing.
No, whenever I've set out to specifically do a thing, I tend to get bigger.
Ah.
Like, my thighs will pack on size really quickly. Like, this last few weeks of exercise, there's basically no fat on my thighs anymore, it's just more muscle than there was fat.
So much muscle. I'm vaguely reminded of that, well, I think they were a weightlifter or something? And the doctor kept being like, oh, you need to lose weight. Like, if I don't have any fat on me, if I lose any weight at this point, I will die.
Yeah, do you want me to lose, like, what milk top colour do you want me to get down to, sir? Because I'm there. I'm already semi-skinned.
There is no body fat. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Wow, that was a lot of leftover bits. So, for anyone interested in the leftover bits so far number, we've got these four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pieces so far. And there's more to go. Bag number 7, please. Ooh, we have a logo. And another logo. Optimus Prime, sponsored by the Autobots. Choo-choo. Blue. There's a lot of fireworks going on outside. Either that or, you know, something started.
having RAM envy again.
Ramby.
Steph's RAM cards have really nice cooling jackets on them. They're like RGB with like this crackle glass effect.
I don't care how shiny my PC is. I just want it to work and work quickly.
But the colours make it go faster.
I don't know.
The colours make it go faster.
Yeah.
Getting hyperfixated on the colours while something's rendering makes the render go faster.
It
Or at
passes
least
the
my
time.
perception of its slowness goes.
Ah. One thing I have been struggling with the meds is remembering to drink enough fluid.
Oh, I have the opposite problem. Stopping drinking fluids.
I used to drink enough fluid, and now if I don't drink enough fluid, my kidneys hurt. It's like, okay, better get back to the drugs.
Balance it out. Be like, how about one of my drugs I will have this one, and one of my drugs I will have the thirsty one for years on.
Ah,
Because then you're still having the right amount of drug, TM. But not as much of mine as I have and makes me all thirsty, and not as much of yours that you have and makes you all unthirsty.
not so much unthirsty as basically all I find it gives me is more frequent hyperfocus. I feel like that's really what this drug has done to me. I just have to remember to point it at the right things, rather than accidentally spending 6 hours playing Breath of the Wild when I'm supposed to be working.
I've been really good at getting up and like out of bed or out of chairs or in just task initiation and the level of effort it feels like getting way better.
I've had a couple of moments of emotional the executive dysfunction, where it's just like, oh, I have done not the thing a lot. Although, for the first time ever, I had the experience of what caffeine is like for regular brained people.
It's fun, right?
No. I was like, it's 8 o'clock, my drugs have worn off. You know what? I am gonna have a Dr. Pepper. So I had that Dr. Pepper, and you know what happened? I could not fucking sleep until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no, if you have it in the morning, then it's good. If you have it at night, then you start asking your wife questions and they start groaning about the fact that you should really just go to sleep.
Ah.
I'm just saying, at 2 in the morning, I don't need questions like, do slugs dream?
And which is more terrible?
I mean, did you look it up at least?
No, because then the mystery goes out of it and I can't speculate with increasing inanity
For hours.
while Stephanie's trying to sleep.
Let Steph sleep.
If I do, then they don't do it. I have to exhaust them. And basically said,
I really did struggle last night.
right, and if I'd have just talked to you until your mind was just desperate for unconsciousness, you know what?
Instead, you tried to sleep on top of me.
I don't remember that. That was someone else, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I got in bed on my own side of the bed,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
not on top of anyone.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep, and everyone knows that when you're asleep, then you're just sleeping. Like, that's what I was doing.
Yep.
And then, a little ways after that, I feel this immense pressure where you are trying to phase through me in your sleep. You were practically on top of me. It was pretty amazing. that you managed
Okay.
that.
But we already established I was asleep, so how was I doing anything?
Fee, I'm with you on this one. When I used to get forced to go camping as a kid, I would very often wake up in the middle of the night being shouted at by my tent mate because I had turned sideways in the night.
I keep getting told off for being perpendicular. Instead of that cute little chicken, Steph starts calling me a perpendican.
I'm just saying.
That's perpendiculous.
Maybe that's why we've never had problems.
Because we perpend in the same direction.
Yeah, we could just perpend together.
You managed to rotate like the hands on a clock.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
I need to sort out my alignment, Stephanie.
Yes, you do.
Don't you want me to be aligned while I'm sleeping?
Yes, I do. Properly aligned.
By whose standards?
By the standards of sleep.
I am asleep when I do
By
it.
the standards of the way a bed is designed.
To be laid on, which I do. I don't perpendicular with the Z-axis.
Married people?
It's not a problem at mine.
Yes, because you made a bed out of 2 beds, and we need to do that here so that you stop annexing.
Annexing, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Phoenix, are you the America of bed?
Clearly I am, apparently. Also, how do people get by with just one double bed? Having experienced 2 double beds, like, where do you go when you want to be alone? Like, how do you starfish in peace?
I don't think people do that.
Astonishing.
How astonish? How far does one astonish?
I don't know. Steph, what if we turn your bed 90 degrees? Maybe then I'll sleep straight.
Yeah.
You couldn't sleep straight. You couldn't do anything straight.
Not near my wife. The Transformers sleep.
You'd have to ask Delta if Delta is here,
Oh, that's a clever fox.
or
Transformers.
or that Daria. I feel like they are the experts you need to ask here. Right, I've made a small flappy bird of grills. Of grills! Grills, I say! Right. This thing, and then one of these things.
What's sleep apnea? Is that the thing where you don't breathe?
Yeah, it's.
The big snoring.
I get real bad snoring.
Oh, I don't snore, I don't have sleep apnea.
And yes, you do.
I've never heard myself snore.
I used to get it real bad. I don't hear any complaints these days, so it might have cleared some. I don't know if you've heard me do much in the way of snoring, but I used to have it real bad.
Oh, I'm so chronically exhausted that when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I genuinely couldn't tell you if you were snoring or, like, fighting me in my sleep.
And come to think of it, I'm very rarely asleep before you.
Except for the times where I stay up really late.
I can't say I've ever noticed you snore.
In fairness, though, if I do go to bed before you, it's not long before you wake me up. For any number of reasons. Well, one reason.
Mm-hmm.
Second reason is I might have thoughts.
Thoughts that won't wait till morning.
I
That have to
remember
be
these thoughts.
discussed at length. At 3. Which I guess he did technically wait till morning.
Right? What are you even waiting for? I waited till morning.
So that you could ask
Legally,
me,
it was morning.
how much cum could you put in a plant before it died? What if you replaced all the sap in a plant with cum?
Because, right...
Jonathan, why aren't you a plant full of sap?
Huh?
Jonathan, why aren't you a plant full of sap and cum?
It's like, if you put a little bit of cum in a plant, in the place of some sap that you took out, the plant would be fine. If you 100% replace the sap, the plant would be dead. Therefore, there is a peak acceptable amount of cum in a plant. What is it, and why don't we know?
Hello, good evening and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio, where tonight we're trying to work out just how to kill a plant with cum.
No, how to near-death a plant.
How to give a plant an out-of-pot experience.
You're like some
with
sort
cum.
of botanical jigsaw.
Well, there we go. We have a front. We have a front on our Optimus. A gears. There we go.
Jizzy Beast saying, what if you seeded a plant? Do you get it, Steph? She gets me.
Seeds in cum semen.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
seed a plant.
Yeah, you could.
I just feel like you could be a bit more supportive of my scientific endeavours.
Look, just replace the plant with Jonathan and Steph will be right in there.
If I replace the plant with Jonathan, then Steph would be dehydrated.
But happy.
They'd be pleased.
It'd be a pleased little
I mean,
bean.
it wouldn't make much difference. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference because, like, I'm thirsty anyway when Jonathan's around.
Hey.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah,
That was very clever.
it was okay. Not in my top 10, but I'll take the accolade.
I mean, it wasn't a brethren.
Oh, don't get me started. I'm playing some game called The Last of Orikuru, and it's the shittest Souls-like. It looks like a Eurojank RPG, and then you play it, and it's like a Eurojank Dark Souls, but really bad. And there are these rat people in it, and they've initiated a rat-volution, and they call each other Brat instead of brother, and it's the most torturous shit.
Comrade was right there.
Yeah, if he came up with Comrade within, like, seconds of hearing Bratha. That's all it took.
Well, hopefully we can get Fee some consulting work.
Oh, I'd love to be consulted on puns. We should do that. We should open a consultancy firm and we can do puns.
I think maybe musting in on Laura's turf there. That feels like a very Laura job.
Pun consultant.
Consultant.
I'm just saying, I managed to write a single paragraph about milk elementals and pack it with, like, over half a dozen puns, all different. And this game is just saying Ratvolution and Bratha over and over again over the course of hours.
It is doing that, yeah. I am sorry. You deserve better.
It's just speaking as an accomplished narrative designer.
Punsmith.
Which is what I am now. I just think that they could do better.
Well, if they ain't paying the Steph Sterling bucks.
Right?
Why does Artex look tasty?
Because you have a particular mental association with a something that looks Artexy?
Yeah, it'll be the pike for the chalk, won't it?
Probably be the Piker, yeah.
I don't have any chalk.
Well, I told you months ago to go and buy some more chalk because you were out of chalk.
So you understand the kind of pressure that I'm under?
Well, if you'd listened to me in the first place, you wouldn't be in this mess.
I listened to you, I just couldn't execute on it.
Couldn't?
I tried doing it the other day and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Because the task of buy something on eBay felt insurmountable.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have just arranged to buy you something on eBay.
Insurmountable.
That's asking Fee to ask someone else to do something nice for them.
Well, I know what I'm doing after this stream.
Is it making me buy my own summer chalk because it's not that hard and I should do it?
Nope.
Why do they call it summer chalk? Chalk takes thousands of years to become chalk.
Because it's a chalk.
You should really start that compuntancy firm. Oh.
Big trails. It's way too late to film for.
Stephanie!
Yeah.
We have Anshold. Sholding away.
Film.
Two.
I don't need you to be up there for it. It would be helpful if you could just run a second.
Building the thing.
Momentarily, I have
Moment,
to frame the wife.
Terry the Mormon.
Yes. I'm going to go and frame my wife.
Well. We're all alone, chat. It's just thee and me. Hopefully you're doing okay. I can't really see chat from here. And I have no idea where my phone is. So, unfortunately I can't look it up on there either. I hope you're okay. And having a nice time. That is ultimately the goal of this show. Hopefully I did that alright. Oh, a bean!
Mwah.
Mwah, hello, wife.
I blow kisses.
Hey, I like kisses.
That's looking like an Optimus.
It's got a whole shoulder.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Mwah. Love you.
Mwah. I love you. The bean. Okie dokie. I basically know what I'm doing with this one. I just did one a minute ago. Hopefully, I don't fuck it up. Right, one of you, one of you, one of you. And then that goes in there. And this goes on here. And these go like this. Wishy wishy woo. Into the house. And then that goes on here. Yeah. We have a secondary shoulder. It's time for bag 8. We have more pieces. So, we got these 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 pieces so far. Only like 9,000 something more for the amount I think it was JCBC was suggesting, or was it Cynic? Somebody last week proposed leftover numbers in the high numbers. Okay, there we go. I got it in the place. Bags in bags in bags. I'm going to be so happy when they start being paper. Right. Oh, okay, a lot of those. Got some of these nice little curvy ones here. So many of these. What are we building? A hand. We're doing hand. Just an hand by the looks of it. Okay. Sorting all the things out together. Yeah. Anyway, chat, thank you for coming along. Thank you for everyone who returned from last week. Thank you to my regulars. I appreciate all of you. It's nice to hang out with such lovely people. Yeah. What's coming up? That's a good question. Haven't really thought about it. I almost never think about it until the day. This week, of course, I had a Lego set burning a hole in my brain. There was definitely a time at the weekend where I was like, no, just got a couple of hours right now and I could maybe do a thing. Don't do it. I promised all the lovely beans that we would return and finish building. That is the level of restraint I had. And to be honest, I think the pills probably helped with that level of restraint. Usually, I am not a very restrained being. I usually do the restraining. Okay, got some of those. Some of these, another one of you. More of those. Two of those. Pairs of things. I say. Right, okay, I think we're good. Oh yes, then there's these 2 other bags. Tiny bits in a tiny bag. Oh my goodness. Lots and lots of small things. I don't think I gave myself quite enough space here. I underestimated the invasion of the small. You should never underestimate the small. That's how they get you. I don't know. Okie dokie do. Ooh, ooh. Screen printed. Excellent. And some smooth friends. And some greaty friends. Great friends, that's you! You good potatoes. Excellent, beautiful, wonderful. All of you. Lovely, delightful. Ha ha ha. I can't see chat, so I can just keep complimenting you. And kind, and fun, and funny, and lovely. Many of you soft, I'm sure. Small. And large. All friends are welcome. Oh no, I've been left unattended. What did I choose to do with myself? Try and make people feel better. This is truly the trans agenda. Ooh, ooh. I think we're getting head. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. A lot of the Transformers I am really fond of have like the whole faceplate thing. So like Soundwave and Optimus. Although I'm not a huge fan of Optimus's color scheme. But also I really love Lego, so I had to get this set. Legally, also I have a stabby thing of some sort there. Not sure where that's going. I have another one here. Double. Oh, that'll be his little ears. Ooh, I have eyes. I don't know if you can see that. Kinda. We got little eyes. Okay, we got a face incoming. Are you ready for face? I'm gonna get full facial. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Once again, having a nice time listening to my own music. And looking forward to the day. I was basically told to book some holiday from my day job today. Because I still have quite a lot left. Because it's been a weird year of not really knowing. My leggies. I made my legs sad. Like not really knowing about planning stuff and being able to do anything properly. So it's been like, I better save the holiday for possible future times. And then the future times didn't happen. So, I have some time. I am hoping to make some music. Because I like making music. One day I'd like to be able to make music I intended to make rather than the music that happened along the way. But I think that will come with practice. And practice requires enough time to actually sit and do the thing. Do. But also to catch up on other work. Maybe? Maybe? Deep. Okay, so. Hopefully I did that right. Just put a lid on it. Probably wasn't wise if that wasn't the correct thing. Do. I was in town earlier. Getting very festive out there. I'm not sure I approve. In fact, I do not at all approve.
Hello.
Ah! Hello. Hello. Apologies for jumping.
My wife.
You framed. You framed the wife.
Tagging in for just a moment.
Oh, hello.
Fee convinced me to cut a promo that I'd been putting off,
Yay.
and they're just gonna make it so the green screen looks nice.
Excellent. What are we talking? Lighting or framing or?
Just sort of background stuff.
Ooh.
And I wore my black jacket, but it's twice my size, and that would be fine if not for the fact that when I put it on and zip it up, it makes me look twice the size.
Ah.
So I look all round. So we just need to frame it, maybe like just get a tighter shot so that the roundness isn't visible. But it's a good promo. Just telling Nathan Black what I'm gonna do to him tomorrow night.
Well, sounds like a fun time for Nathan Black. Or not, depending on how that's going to. Hello, Smudge.
Depend on what you're into.
Well, I mean, a chance to roll around on the mat with Stephanie Starling is quite the proposition.
Quite a few people who've asked me to choke slam them.
I imagine that's become kind of just the go-to pickup line for you these days. Hey.
It's not uncommon.
I say that. Would you mind terribly?
Dirty Thursday.
It is Dirty Thursday. What is Dirty Thursday's main ingredient today?
I'm thinking pizza. I ruined it a bit for myself by nibbling throughout the day.
Oh.
So I'm just hoping that in the time it takes to get to me, the slight bit of hunger I'm now feeling will turn into pizza hungry.
Pizza hungry?
But I need to work out where to get one from. Because there's quite a few pizza places around here, but I've struck out several times with some utter garbage.
Yeah?
One of them had the base of the pizza was just a like supermarket pizza base.
Oh my gosh.
It was fucking shocking.
Uh-huh.
TK's is nice, but like it is the greasiest pizza you could ever hope to eat. Like, you know, sometimes you'll get like a pizza box and it'll have like some dark patches underneath where the grease is soaked through. Yeah, the bottom of these are just like sopping wet. Pure fucking grease.
That's not so much Dirty Thursday as Coronary Thursday.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I used to have one like that when I was living in Sutton, but it did taste good. So I just kept eating it. I wasn't in the most healthy place in my life. Sometimes you've got to eat the slimy pizza.
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes you've just got to get greasy. I don't trust any of these.
No?
I'm worried. I get one shot at this.
This is your one prize for the week. Your moment of celebration.
The greasy boys are open. But, God, I wish there was a Pizza Hut for you round here.
Ooh, gosh. Not thought about those in a few years.
They're perfectly reliable. Shit, what have I done?
The eternal question.
Where's the... Have I closed something? Your stream was open.
Hello.
I can hear you. The call's still on.
Oh.
but I lost the stream.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Now it's playing a bloody.
Adverts.
Why am I not resubbed? I'll fix this.
Oh, heck.
You're listening to Bedroom
Complete.
Oh, heck.
There we go. Now we're all fixed up.
Excellent. A live
It's an
subbing.
entire year.
Heck. Mercibo. Right, making a hand. Oh yeah, so was that a subscription? My goodness. Thank you very much for the subscription. Here is a smudge. Yeah.
Easy pizza. This sounds crazy.
And pizza.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I was at MCM Comic Con last weekend.
Yeah, I was humming and hawing on coming down.
I heard.
I eventually didn't, but I would have liked to. You showed me a picture that got me very excited.
Yeah, I thought that might. I was like, I can't remember if this is a Steph thing or not, but I'll just send you an image just in case. So this is the Hasbro. I don't know if it's Pulse or just Hasbro, and it's Venger from the Dungeons and Dragons TV show. As quite a so the set is actually Venger and Dungeon Master. It looks really good.
I am Dungeon Master.
And
Yeah, it does look good. I used to watch that cartoon a lot.
it was a good cartoon.
But yeah, for those that don't know, they've brought out a set of action figures of the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from I forget if it was the 80s or the 90s, but
I feel like it was the 80s, but
yeah, it is.
it's all blend together at this point.
A lot of my growing up in the 90s was watching reruns of things that aired in the 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got a series of action figures of the ridiculous Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. The premise being a bunch of teenagers, kids,
And the kid brother.
Yeah, go on a fun fair ride that is themed on Dungeons and Dragons, and then get transported into the realm of Dungeons and Dragons, and meet the Dungeon Master, who looks like if Yoda was a human, and Venger, the villain, who I don't think is in any D&D canon. He's got one horn on the side of his head, which, I don't know how he maintains his balance. It does not speak to something that's conducive of an effective equilibrium. But Tiamat was in it. The old five-headed dragon. So they did have some, and character classes that pertained to no character classes in D&D, such as Acrobat.
Oh yes.
Which, as V pointed out, is a feat, not a class.
I mean, I don't know what it was in first edition or whatever edition they were playing at the time, but
They had Barbarian, which was the kid.
yes.
And in
Barely.
Paladin, they had, or Fighter, I forget which one he was meant to be, but it was called Cavalier. He was a
Oh
really
yeah.
snotty kid.
Yeah, and then you had the wizard who was constantly rolling botches.
That little.
That was his whole thing. I roll botches constantly.
Yeah. Omegon the Saint says Thief Acrobat was a kind of thief in first edition. Well, in the cartoon, that's two separate people. One of the girls was Acrobat, and one of the other girls was the thief, who I believe basically had a cloak of invisibility.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, cloak of invisibility. The acrobat had the stop poking my microphone, you nonsense. There was the extending yellow pole that I think the acrobat had.
Yeah. She'd do all flippy.
And Billy, the barbarian, had a club.
Yeah. And there was that little unicorn thing that hung around with
Uni!
them that sounded like a goat.
Uni!
Yeah, creepy little shit.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they're all on YouTube. I am tempted to fire it
Probably.
up later and have a look.
I remember sourcing those a few years back and having a good time watching the first few episodes, and then just completely forgetting to watch the rest of it.
That's the way it goes.
It is with my brain.
Every now and then I'll do that with Nightmare.
Oh,
Loads of those are on YouTube.
cool. Having
When I was
that.
last down south, when I had my little drippy visit down south.
Oh yes,
I
you
was at
runny
my
little
brother's.
visit.
Yeah, I was at my brother's and our mutual friend Louis turned up and we watched a bunch of Nightmare episodes.
Excellent. I should do that.
It was a good time.
Hopefully that's aged reasonably.
Honestly, yeah, like it's still a lot of fun. Obviously, the effects and everything are all garbo.
Well, I mean, it was all, what, blue screen, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's like the series 1 isn't like terrific to watch because like it was good when they started doing more animation. But like the first
With the talking walls and shit.
yeah, like the talking walls, because like the talking walls in like the first season is just a picture with no animation. And then I think they did some. I think they had sort of like
Yeah.
a human face, like an actual person, like done
So-
with some effects to look like it was in the wall.
Yeah.
And then eventually went CGI and had that sort of the effect I always remember of the face just sort of like pushing itself out of the wall.
Yeah, I remember that bit. And I remember a lot of stuff in I think it was probably the second series of just so much stuff shot through the eye shield.
Yeah, the latest seasons they did a lot more eye shield stuff.
Stop it, it's not good. Doesn't look very good.
Yeah, then they introduced Pickle.
Pickle! Coming, master.
I'm almost like I'm convinced that Pickle is the inspiration for the famous Limmy sketch, the Kill Jester one.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, Limmy had a series of sketches.
I watched Limmy's show for a while, but I do not recall that.
Yeah, he had one that was like a parody of the old like 90s, where you'd like kids would phone in, to do like some choose your own adventure kind of shit, and
Yeah.
he did that. And there's a couple of sketches of him like doing a late night version of that and getting calls from like drunkards and stuff, and they're
Excellent.
pretty funny. But then they do one sketch where he's joined by his by a sidekick that's a jester who reminds me of Pickle so much, like with just being like overly twee and annoying and chipper. And the person on the phone is like, "Kill Jester." And he's like, I don't think I can do that, adventurer.
Do it.
No, kill Jester. It is very good.
Amazing.
I would recommend checking it out.
Yeah, it was one of those things that I watched a bunch of in a really quick succession and then just completely forgot it existed. Hopefully there'll be less of that now I'm on drugs.
One
Hopefully.
hopes.
That would be
I'm
nice.
very much hoping I can join/rejoin
Yes.
the rest of the polycule in having
In being medicated. Yeah.
The spares I've been able to get hold of have been like life-changing insofar as allowing me to write game reviews and stuff again.
Yeah.
And it's horrible when I'm not on them because that ability to start just goes. I hate it. It's terrible. Just how easy it is for it to disappear.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you don't necessarily feel it coming on, but as soon as you're not, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I realise how disabled I am now. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I will never. I've said it before. I'll say it many times. But I will never forgive the psychiatrist that considered himself unqualified to say that I had ADHD, but did consider himself qualified to stop my medication without any replacement, without any weaning me off it, without anything. Just recklessly cold turkey me off it.
Just took my brain away. Thanks,
Yeah.
dickhead.
And the clinic where the private clinic where I got my re-diagnosis, I was shocked when I told them that. And I really would like to lodge an official complaint with the NHS and seek compensation. And nothing like above the simple cost of my private diagnosis.
Yeah.
Just to,
It's not
just
about...
out of principle.
Yeah.
Like, how dare they? But I am hoping to get back on meds soon because I've been trying to get a blood test through the NHS, and because it's through the NHS, it's like 4 weeks.
What?
And because I have untreated ADHD, I forgot.
Oh no.
I waited 4 weeks and completely forgot my appointment, so had to put myself down for another 4-week wait. And I needed an ECG scan as well, and the doctor's office, even though they arranged it for fee, seemed to not know what I was talking about when I was asking for the same thing. So it's been weeks and weeks, and I'm no closer to it. But the doctor that's been sorting out fees medication said that while those are guidelines, I don't necessarily need them. And he seemed quite willing to see me without them, like so long as I've got like just blood pressure and pulse. Still waiting for them to officially get back to me. I've been waiting since the weekend, so I'm hoping they do. But if they do, then yeah, fingers crossed. It will be much sooner than I thought it would be. Much sooner than months.
Yeah.
Which would be a treat.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to get on them.
You deserve the things.
Like, it's funny, like just the opposite situation to America, where I could get ADHD medicine at the drop of a hat, no problem, but the medication I would need for chronic pain, like, so tightly controlled, to the point where my insurance company withheld my pain medication constantly, leading to periods of weeks where I couldn't walk. When if I just had my meds, I could go from not being able to walk to being able to do my housework. It's the opposite thing here. Is ADHD meds are treated like such a tightly controlled substance, like Class A. Whereas I had a conversation with the doctor about my pain medication the day before yesterday, and he was just like, "It's your back. You know how it feels and what you might need for it. Tell me, and I'll sort it out." It's just completely opposite experiences. Well, the same experiences, but with the
different
the
things.
drugs the other way around.
Yeah. It's a very weird situation, and not really enough of it is patient focused.
No, not at all.
Too much politics involved,
Absolutely.
which there absolutely should not be in medicine.
No.
But here we are.
Here we are. Still haven't decided where I want to get pizza from.
Oh no.
I might have to just take a stab in the dark, which I did last week with it, and I struck out. It was mediocre. I ate it. It wasn't disgusting like the supermarket pizza base one, or the one I had when I was in Blackpool, where the pizza turned up where it was delayed 3 times and yet somehow turned up raw.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it was raw. The bread was undercooked, and the vegetables on top were like literally uncooked. It was
Ooh.
unbelievable.
That's pretty fucking wild.
Like people often say like, how can you fuck up a pizza? But this was like, they went above and beyond the call of duty to get it that shit. And it was it was a local legend, according to Just Eat.
Oh dear.
So God knows what else Blackpool considers acceptable food, if that is like a top-rated pizza place.
A deeply concerning snack.
Very, very much so. God, Just Eat is a terribly designed website.
Yeah, yeah.
Might take a punt on crazy pizza.
Okay, we have an Optimus head. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay. Heads on. Looking good. We had 24 pieces before, we have another 4 pieces. Sorted. Weapons. Let's tool this bad boy up. Oh yeah, so yeah, the other thing I saw at MCM was the Skeleton Warriors boxed toys. Very... I'd never seen them before. I mean, I feel like Skeleton Warriors was sort of towards the end of my time. Not something I ever really got into.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting to see that they're at that age now where all the clear, transparent plastic is starting to yellow, and you wouldn't dare pick them up to look at them because the glue's probably going and the backing will probably drop off the second you pick it up.
Yeah.
And then all of the value is gone. So I was like, I will look at those from here. Yup. You see a decent amount of that at MCM. It's like very, very old toys. I'm not touching that. I'm going to get charged for it. Although some of them seem to have the decency to put them in like outer plastic now. It's like, we know how fragile those things are. Nobody wants to risk it. The value is keeping the back on, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, how much of your stuff do you keep boxed apart from the Boglins?
It depends.
How much you want to play with it?
How much you want to play with it, and how much it might be genuinely worth something. Like I've got a Ocarina of Time Ganondorf action figure from the 90s, and I think at least at one point they fetched not an indecent amount of money, and it looks nice in its box. So I've got that hanging on a wall, on the stairs, on the way upstairs, because there's like nails
everywhere
all over this house. So
nice.
I just have to go around looking for things to hang up. So I've got that. But a lot of the times I will just pull things out and because you know, can't take them with you.
Exactly. Have a fiddle. Enjoy them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 My Little Ponies that are still in their box. Everything else is stuff I can open the box and put back in. I bought a Rubik's clock a few years back from an Oxfam shop. It had the box, it had the original instructions. I was like, you know what, I'll just keep those around. I don't plan to sell it, but it's just a nice thing to have. Even if it is horrible to try and play with. I own an antique, technically. Round things, pointy things. Okay.
I don't think I trust any of these pizza places.
Oh no. Time for a dirty burger?
Maybe. Because Where Just Eat doesn't really show you many pictures. So I'm like finding a place, then Googling it and looking at pictures of the pizza.
Okay.
Because there's a certain look, there's a certain type of pizza I really like. It's the Pizza Hut for You type of pizza. And you can tell just by looking at how it's cooked whether it's gonna taste the way I want it to.
Yeah.
But loads of these places are just looking sloppy.
Sloppy little bitches.
So annoying. I have to... There is a Pizza Hut for You nearer Fee. I can get delivery from it there. But it's too far away. Might just get Chippy. There's a couple of nice chippies that you can get delivered.
Nice. Here we go. The matrix of leadership. Hope you can see that. Little bit of open chest surgery there. Here you go. So with. And an Energon cube. Yep, that door is a transparent brick, I guess. An Energon cube is a safe and convenient way of storing and transporting Energon, the most prominent fuel/food used by Transformers. Facts. Hi Nurg, how you doing? And hi Kramek. I hope that you are well. Okay. Okay, build me a big axe. Last one of those. Yellow. Okay. Every damn time. Oh, it's that. I need to get my eyes tested again. Towards the end of last year, they were like, "Come in, have an eye test." And I was like, I don't trust an eye test at this point. I don't want someone getting that close to my face while there's still a pandemic on. You might kill me. Okay, got some rods. And some big explodey things. An orange friend. Okay, and that goes in there. Bit more yellow on the end. I have made a lolly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Right. I've got to a point where I have no idea what the fuck I'm building right now. Well, I guess it's an axe, but I don't really understand how it's all fitting together. But we'll get there together, I guess. Okay. Some curlies. Doing a flip. And more of these explodey things. I say that they just look kind of like explosions. Prop pits. Right, okay, so this way up. And upside down. And we move on to something unrelated, I guess. A lot of pointy bits. Well, that's cool. They fit together real snug. Okay, and then that goes on there. That. Okay, so now I have to pull the hand off, flip that down. Oh, I missed some steps because I got excited again. Really fucking surprise. You on. Oh, okay. Rawr, I got an axe. Cool, and then the blaster, and then somehow there's still more stuff after that. Cool. Right. Everything. Weird textured block. Go.
After suffering from a major... Yeah, sorry, I realised I went really quiet. I'm stuck in choice paralysis.
I know how it be.
I've decided to just go with the greasy devil I know.
Oh no.
I'm going with the oily boys.
I wish you luck in your oily experiment.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking disgusting. I'm gonna hate myself later. Certainly my lack of a gallbladder won't thank me.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where is it? Where's the veggie pizza? I know you're here, you cheeky bastard.
I'm going to get you a veggie pizza. There is no escape.
I've always preferred veggie pizza.
Hmm.
Listening to bedroom program.
And the best bit is where I sort of convince myself that it's basically healthy. It's basically a salad.
Theoretically, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, boy. Oh, you know what? Let's treat myself to a stuffed crust and
Ooh.
stuff it with even more. It won't have cheese in it. They will just inject pure oil.
Ooh.
Whack a bit of pineapple on it because you can't go wrong with that.
Delicious pineapple. That's the good stuff.
I absolutely will not engage
With the
with
discourse.
the whole pineapple on pizza debate. I think the pineapple on pizza debate is it highlights the absurdity of tribalism.
Yeah.
That we've made that an argument.
People just need to be weird and angry about shit for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. I mean, I have firmly picked my side in that debate. I have, on more than one occasion, put an entire tin of pineapple rings on a pizza, so it was just rings all the way around the top.
Nice one. Yeah, like just this whole it doesn't belong there. It's the right answer in the debate is, do you like it? Eat it. If you don't like pineapple on pizza, don't police what other people can have. And I realise that for some people, it's just a bit of fun. But very much like with anything, it becomes so much of a meme that eventually people just start taking it fucking seriously.
Yeah.
And then you get people who start hinging their identity on not liking pineapple on pizza, and then just if you mention getting a Hawaiian pizza or something, they will just boringly go on some rant that they've probably rehearsed about how pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, and I'm like, just shut up.
Nobody cares for your opinion here. Off you fuck.
I just find so much. It speaks to the whole thing where it's I'll tweet that I like something. Anything.
Yeah.
And then someone will respond with, "You're wrong. I like this." And I'm like, you can't say I'm wrong when I say I like something. Because I'm not wrong about what I like. It really pisses me off when people inflict that either or thing.
And then conflate it with just unrelated bullshit, trying to make you sound like some kind of monster.
I could be like, oh, my favourite ELO album is A New World Record, and then someone will reply with, incorrect, it's Time. And I'm like, no.
You might think that's a better album. That's not my favourite.
Yeah, you can't say I'm incorrect about my opinion. This is one reason why I never tell people if I'm talking about my TV
Hmm.
I've mentioned my new TV on Podquisition. I
Yeah.
don't mention what one it is, because all I'll get is a bunch of people saying, you should have got this one. You made the wrong decision there. And I won't, if I'm drinking, I'll very rarely tell people what I'm drinking, because they'll instantly come in with such and such is better.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If you think a fucking Gimli is better than a Bloody Mary, I don't give a fuck.
I only know what one of those is.
I haven't had a Bloody Mary in a while, and Fee and I went out a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, I saw you were like, I got a real Bloody Mary.
A real Bloody Mary, it was nice. You could have spicy or non-spicy.
And which
I
did you
went
go
with
for?
Spicy, and oh yeah, Revolution has their Bloody Marys have a real kick to them.
I used to live down the road from a Revs, and I never dared go in there because the clientele seemed to fucking just be frankly terrifying.
Yeah, I was worried, because it did look like the kind of place where I would be afraid, self-conscious at best.
Mm.
But it was okay. It wasn't massively packed, and the drinks are genuinely fucking good.
Expensive though, I imagine.
So it's one of them places where, like, I'd like to go in again,
Mm.
but it's one of them places where I'm gonna look through the window first.
Yeah. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40! Okay. Whoever was betting there's going to be 9,000 leftover pieces, plus... I think we're going to struggle to hit that target. Who knows? We'll find out together as a family. Oh, we're making a jetpack. Okay. I forgot that was in here. Weird. Right.
That is an interesting suggestion.
Hmm?
They said, you know what sounds weird, but is actually real nice? Get a Bloody Mary and dip salt and vinegar crisps into it. Shit is delicious.
I mean, it's basically salsa. Vodka salsa, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I can't imagine liking that myself. But that's because salt and vinegar crisps are low on my flavour rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll eat them.
If that's what there is.
Yeah, but I wouldn't personally. That would interfere with the integrity of the drink for me.
Mm. Yeah.
That is an interesting suggestion for sure.
I remember you dipping like first generation KFC popcorn chicken. KFC popcorn chicken when it was basically just bits of skin before it actually had any fucking meat in it. It was just deep fried little balls of skin that they bundled together, and it was brilliant. And I just remember pouring an entire box of them into a banana milkshake and being like, this is the best thing ever. But chicken and cream is not the weirdest fucking combo, so don't know why I got so many weird looks for it.
I'm back in one moment, just going to check off. I think they might be going above and beyond.
Our Faye going above and beyond. Oh. Who would have thunk it?
Indeed.
Hello chat, I've been left alone again, and as such, I'm just going to tell you how lovely you are again. I appreciate all of you for coming along. You're all good and deserve nice things. And I hope the very best for you. and I have enjoyed this stream of building and big Lego. I had previously been like, you know what, I'm not gonna make this a thing. Because, I don't know, I think I was a bit worried about doing crafty stuff like that I do for fun and turning that into work. But, you know what, it's been nice to hang out. It's been nice to have like something secondary to do. Like I usually put like a film on or something while I'm building an kit. Be it Gundam or Lego. It's been nice to hang out with the nice people. Even though I haven't really had much chance to talk to you. Especially this week where I was not planning to spend quite so much time on my own. Actually, I think Smudge found my phone earlier. Hang on. Perhaps I can get to Twitch. Mobile dashboard. Yes, I am living. Take me to my chat. Wahaha! Now I can see you kind of out of the corner of my eye. Well, keep an eye on your adorable friends. Doing good things. I hear the jingle jingle of a staff.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please had a bit of issue with my fingers.
With your fingers?
Yeah, for some reason the chroma here thing is not getting rid of background between my fingers for some reason.
I mean, that'll be a lighting issue.
Maybe. But I don't know.
A second layer of chroma.
I'm concerned because Fee's needing to get back, and I don't want them running late on my account.
Oh yeah, 9:30. They said they had to scoot.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I've only just realised.
Yeah. That's why I poddled off to check on things.
Oopsie doodle.
But it's been converted to where it will open in the software I use because my Vegas is fucking finicky, so maybe I can have a go.
I mean, alternatively, I could probably get rid of it, but I don't know what background you want it on, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I don't even know if I'll get it to True Grit on time for them to post it.
I mean, if you want to send it over to me, but then of course you've got the problem of trying to upload it, so.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
I got weirdly good at getting bizarre green screen things with Laura when she was still doing a lot of on-camera stuff.
Yeah.
Because when her hair starts to fade, the software just goes, nope, no, I don't know what that is now.
Yeah.
Blue hair on a green screen, just, it's a fucking nightmare. But
Yeah.
I got quite good at it. You could always be like, I would always be like, Laura, it's time to give you a little dye job, darling. There we go. Well, either way, the stream is nearly done. I have nearly finished.
You got yourself a handsome little Optimus there.
Yeah, looking real good. And I am excited to give it a transform as well. See how that action worked out. Okay. One of you.
You're listening to
uploaded the MP4 and my
Is it in the Spectrum folder?
yes, and my terrible keying job is currently rendering Vegas takes QuickTime movies, right?
Sometimes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Where's Starred gone?
Just still a recent.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where's my little red friends?
Sorry I took so long. I was being beaten by fingers.
Beaten by your fingers? Don't do that.
My wife's fingers. My wife's green fingers.
Green fingers.
Oh, oh, oh. Green fingers.
Do things in Vegas and be like, done it, lol.
Jesus, that jacket makes me look terrible.
No, you look cute.
I don't.
Admittedly, it makes you look like you're wearing a big jacket.
Don't look good at all.
It looks like the jacket's big.
I look vile.
You are a cute little cat.
Ooh.
Just put this behind reference.
Okay. Okay. So we've got one of you and two of you. And you're just gonna dangle over the edge, huh?
Oh, that's way easier than the Adobe one. What the fuck?
I told you, Adobe's awful software.
What you do when you move them.
Yeah, the problem is it's the simplicity. This is as good as I can do, and if there's any complications, it's outside of my skill level, and this is complications. There's too much.
Does the blur on yours soften the edges? Is blur feather to Vegas?
Yeah, that's no good. I can't work with this. Not without it looking bad. And yeah, it's the fingers still aren't great. I think the lighting's not helped us. I don't think this is gonna work out. Yeah, in order to.
Well, if I come over here tomorrow, I can try rotoscope it out instead of chroma key it out.
You know what? I'm going to send you two away to go do some work.
Sorry.
Thank you for coming along. Do you want to plug anything?
Well, I've got a wrestling show tomorrow.
Where's that?
In Leeds.
Leeds.
For True Grit Wrestling.
So go get Truly Gritty.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of Nathan Black.
Damn it. Have an awesome time. Thank you very much for coming along. We shall see you again soon.
I hope you have a wonderful time with your Legos, beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh no, it's Lego, not Legos. I have sinned. Sin has occurred. I'm going to find a corner of shame. I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to think about my actions.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much for coming along. And I hope that you have a good rest of the evening.
Bye bye, gorgeous.
Bye bye, Sip Jenny. Oh, bye. I've got you to myself now, chat. Right, okay. They're busy beans. Okay, let's finish up this jetpack. We are nearly done. Okay. Nerg says, reject Adobe, embrace Windows Movie Maker. I mean, it probably fucking work better, let's be honest. Like, the amount of times Fee's been like, this thing doesn't work, that thing doesn't work, this thing isn't doing the thing. It's like, I have Hit Film Express, even the free bits of that I didn't purchase as expansions work better than whatever the fuck you're talking about here. And I don't understand why. Because Adobe's like such an expensive product. Ugh. It's starting to feel more and more like you're just buying a brand name there. Which is a shame, because for the longest time I was like, hey, I should maybe get an Adobe. Basin says, Signalis is so spoopy. I'm so spooked, but I need to keep going. Tell me about this. I'm not aware of this one. I am out of touch, as usual. Which is to say, I have not been touched. Wow. Smudge will return probably. I don't know where Smudge is. Oh, she's having a little sleep. And I assure you, it's adorable. Okay. Got those on. Got these lovely side panels. Okay, now we're gonna do this. No, says Adobe probably doesn't have to improve their product due to having a large market share. I mean, probably. Yeah, they're that name everyone thinks you're supposed to have. You gotta have the Adobes, right? That's how everything works. And then you've got people making actual films with like DaVinci Resolve. The free version thereof. Okay. I just wish I could get a DaVinci Resolve to work properly on my system. Like, I know I'm using the free version, but it never seemed to work anywhere near the way people talked about it. And was also really fucking complicated. It was like, I do not have time to learn this right now. So I'm currently stuck using an unsupported, never to be updated ever again copy of Hit Film Express. With all the bits I paid for. And then we're like, we're moving to subscription. You can still buy it. I say. They done me dirty. Basin says, it's a PSX style survival horror, like Silent Hill, but in space with androids. No jump scares. But the atmosphere is really unnerving. Nice. And it's on Game Pass. Wicked. I will have to give that a look. I am always up for a little bit more spooping. Fanboy Echo says, did you see there's Freetone now, which is almost identical, but legally distinct. You download it, you have to sign a waiver saying that you are not, nor have you ever had... You are not, and you have no intentions to be associated or employed by Adobe. Ha ha ha! It's the Anish Kapoor of Adobe, huh? Of editing... Did I do that right? I didn't do that right. Once again, skipping steps, getting excited. It doesn't fit. It's because you did it wrong, you silly bin. Go away, shitty pop-up. Hasbro tried to make their own Lego. Oh no! Okay. That seems like a weird choice. Okay. Put this in the middle. Oh, I see. That's going to support those two things from pushing outwards. Person says, I think there have been a few Lego imitators. I had a lot of love for Mega Bloks. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Mega Bloks, and I've seen people talking about Mega Bloks, but I've never wanted to, like, try a lot of that. I think it was because when I first started seeing Mega Bloks, what they tended to be doing was like, we want to do military shit, because Lego's always said, like, for the longest time Lego didn't even have grey bricks because they didn't want kids making their own tanks and weapons in a system that they had always tightly controlled, and said, no, it's not about that kind of play. It's about fun, nice times. I get it. Ooh. Right, let's add Optimus's directional nozzles. Okay, we have... Ooh, fuck. Ah! Oh, he's a floppy boy. Come on, lad. Oh, I see. Ooh. Something has gone wrong. Something has gone very wrong. Oops. Oh no. Alright, so this goes in here. I think that's on. Ah! I've lost an arm. Okay, let me get. You good, buddy? You good? Okay. Just a couple more bits. I'm gonna leave him standing up for now. Yeah! Don't pick him up by his midsection. Okay. Right, we're in. Everything seems to be where it's supposed to be. Ah. Okay, I think that's right. You go down there. Got a gun. Right. And you. And a couple of those. Pokemon Mega Constructs. I bought Laura a like I think it was Nano Blocks maybe. Charizard. I'm missing a bit. Optimus, have you seen the bit I'm missing, TM? Oh my god, after all this thing, do I finally have a missing part? Amazing. I'll dig one out of the box at some point. Yeah, I am definitely. I'm finally, definitely, completely, 100% actually missing a bit. Woo! Oh well. I'm going to do this before I put it on the thing. Sticker! Get this as straight as possible. Which is not my natural state of things. Optimus Prime, Function Commander. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Strength 10, Intelligence 10, Speed 8, Endurance 10, Rank 10, Courage 10, Firepower 8, Skill 10. Got some leveling up to do there, boss. Oh yes, and then I need to do the other one of these. This is the only bit they couldn't work out how to do in Lego, apparently. Probably not D&D stats. I hope they do a Lego Soundwave. As I think I've mentioned before, Soundwave is my favourite Transformer. So very excited to see some of that. Okay. Yep, done that. So, to transform, first of all we need to take the Energon axe out of the hand there. And we need to take the blaster out. I like this little recessed bit, that's good. That's a nice bit. There's so much nice detailing on this. And it really captures that feel of that Gen 1 weapon. Okay, backpack off. I had enough trouble getting it on. Okay, that was way fucking easier. Right, leggies together. Handies are going... Those go up. These go this way. It also goes up. I don't know how well you can see this. Probably not very well. Let's move it this way and hope for the best. No, I can't see it. Yay! Okay. Okay. This goes up. These come all the way up. Then we do a flippy flip. And something fell off. Oh my god. Both of these fell off. Come on now. I'm gonna assume those slip down. Okay, right. Head twist around. I'm gonna say, yeah. I'd probably do flippy. Although maybe not. Does head have to come off? Ah, wait, I think the waist was already round the wrong way. From where I was fucking about with it over the weekend. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing it. I think. I'm trying to do this in such a way that you can still see it, but... Right, shoulders back. Oh, these plates up. These plates up. There it's in. Now these twist around. How are we doing these hands then, friends? Hands flip down finally. Oh, I see. Hands flip down that way. And then, okay, so the hands flip down into here. And then just sort of, I'm hugging my axle for comfort. That looks pretty decent. Oh, oh yes, and then we need to flip this off. Let's take this one on this way up. Chirp, honk, honk. And this will sit somewhere out here. Oh yes, so flip forward. And then sit that in there. I'm sure that wasn't always the go-to option for the gun, but it works. Oh, it's got to go the other way up, and then it holds itself in. Yay! Hank. Look at that, it's all just pipes, honest. Ta-ta! Yeah, it fits right nice in there. And here's all the pieces you need if you want to make it at home yourself. Ah. Well. For appreciate it. Hi. So there we have it. Absolutely blown out by the lights. Wicked. There you go. So, what do I think? It was a fun build. I did end up finding that I was missing a piece, which is a little bit disappointing. Overall, pretty cool. There's a couple of random gaps here that don't look great, and the side windows. So I think for display I would probably want to leave this in bot mode. But the fact that it does transform is pretty damn cool. Although that does mean you're just going to have leftover this and leftover that sitting around. I guess I can try and leave the backpack on there. And now it looks like it's a truck with a jetpack with rockets on the back. It's a cool kit. It's very nice. There is certainly a lot of Lego in it. I still would have been more interested in a Soundwave, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I got to do it. I'm glad I didn't play full price. But yeah, review thoughts. As Lego kits go, it was fun. It was a nice thing to do together. I would give it. I think I'm going to give Optimus a solid 7 out of 10. And that's using a proper rating system rather than the school grading system of like A to C and anything else is a failure. And Center on a Curve says Prime Optimus Prime. Yeah. It's a nice kit. It's a lot of Lego. It's got some really interesting parts. I love the fact that they attempted this. I would love to see a Soundwave. Maybe a G1 Starscream. I don't own a plain Starscream. I own the Cybertronian ship Starscream, which I really love. Yeah. Had lots of fun. Thank you very much for coming along. I'm going to say credits now. I'm going to have to look that way and read quickly at a distance. Wish me luck! Thank you very much. in the month of Spoop, although technically it's not, but we haven't had the tick over date where I've had all the new things in yet. Oh shit. If Joe picked a pickle peppers, how many picked peppers would Austin's pussy fit? Larry, Bethany, Morgan, and Morgan say give Lauren money at PayPal.me/rawgalicious. Lauren's lewds and nudes are very raw. Omegon the Sane, Tallulah, Laura K. Buzz, Callum, Spoopy, Sexy Skellingtons. Also, Final Fantasy Orchestra was great. Turner, Cassiopeia Swift, Fancy Angles, Future Fishy, Calendry Jane, Insomnia's Plaything, Goody Mum, Rob Southoff, Race Car spelled backwards is still race car, but race car upside down is expensive. Steffi K, Tynan, a dyslexic velociraptor feels blessed at witnessing the Spookmaster General's stunning performance. Annabelle, Anthony Tippin, Basin is back, Higgins the Seagull, Jamie East, Joshua Toms, Kiri Magic, Racialology. Skitch makes characters that are grounded and fit in the world's well, and also bring Spook Master General back for Christmas. Thank Andrew, Chris Gnome, and Tom Bowers. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. I super appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a lovely time. We'll see you again sometime. Bye-bye.